Hallelujah. Special guest today and first timer up here, maybe his last time, Tony Johnson.
Good morning.
Do we call you Reverend, Pastor?
Call me Tony. I've been called a lot worse.
Dr. Teichmiller, good to see you up here today, sir.
Good to see you, too.
And everybody knows Dusty on the end there, my twin brother from a different mother, so good to have him up here today. Over on the other set this morning, Coach Skipworth in here, Stan McDonald, our political expert and good friend, going to talk about Roy Moore today and where we stand with that situation. And Chris Becker, yep, all the way live from Auburn this morning, brought his friend Tracy Butler in here. You want to get your house decorated for Christmas, we'll tell you all about that in just a moment. And compliments of Bama Zack this morning. Y'all know Bama Zack won 2 tickets to the Iron Bowl on Conrad Thompson. Talking to him on the sports show today. All right, well anyway, Conrad, yeah. Zack's going to give those away today.
No, I'm not.
Here on the show.
No, I'm not.
Zack's going to give
Sitting on the goal, man.
here on the show today.
Do not put me in that situation, dude.
This portion of the show brought to you by Hometown Markets and specials out in all the area papers today. There's 5 near you. Get all your stuff for the holiday at one of the locations nearest you from Hometown Market. Let's get this party started. Here's Gloria with, you think it's summertime, not a Winterfest.
Oh, speaking of Winterfest, we have a Winterfest. There it is right there. 45 degrees out there this morning, a clear morning, beautiful morning. It feels good, actually. And temperatures today is going to be kind of nice, so don't worry about that. And we're going to see high around 64 today, so just enjoy. No rain to worry about either. Just beautiful, beautiful time. And the rest of the forecast now, we do, speaking of Winterfest, yes, there is a Winterfest. We'll tell you more about that, taking place on Friday at Lindsay Lane Baptist Church. You won't want to miss that. Temperatures that afternoon are going to be 64 for the high, so a beautiful time to get out there and play. And just 100% chance of rain on Saturday. That's the big chance of rain this week, but just enjoy the rest of the week. It's just going to be absolutely beautiful. There it is right there. All right, thank you. I do want to say, Zach, that those tickets, since that Auburn game was so wonderful against Georgia, those tickets just went up. So
absolutely.
Hold your ground a little bit.
Oh, man.
Come on, don't make me feel bad.
That would have been really nice.
Dusty, how are you? Ain't seen you since Sunday.
I'm doing good, Jamie. Doing
Here
good.
this morning.
Good to be here on a Wednesday.
We got something we're going to talk about that's coming up special at Lindsay Lane Sunday also.
Right.
Dr. Teichmiller, you still in business?
Yes, sir. doing really good, thank you.
It's only been how many years?
At 27.
Make that short drive. It's about 15 minutes away. I was asking Tony if he got an eye doctor. Yeah, I don't know who it is. So
Some lady behind Jack's, but can I say that with him beside me?
See, you need to know your doctor.
we've heard so much about you. Finally glad to get you up here.
Glad to be here.
We've been stuck with John David for so long, but he does an awesome job. So
As long as I have John David in the church, I've always got a job.
all right, well that is fine. Don't worry, Stan. We're going to Judge Jamie's coming up in just a moment. Thanks, Stan McDonald. I was almost a probate judge. That's why we call it Judge Jamie. Tony played for the first time in just
You'd
a
have had to
moment.
work.
We'll do an abbreviated version today since I got so many folks in. We got to get things done. But first, he's bottled up a man who could eat a whole barrel of Kentucky Fried Chicken by himself. Here he is, Bama Zack.
Welcome to Z211 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Hey, we got to give a shout out to our buddy Brad. He's under the weather today.
He is.
The main man, Kyle, is doing a great job this morning, so just got to give a shout out to Brad. Hope
Let's get through the show first, Zach, before we start.
Hey, Kyle's doing an awesome job. But we do miss Brad. Hey, if you wasn't nervous wreck or you were sleeping like Jamie during the Alabama game last Saturday night, I can't believe you slept
up for the fourth quarter.
for the fourth quarter.
Loser.
Yo,
But
Chris
hey.
Becker, guess who's texting me? Chris Becker.
Yeah, I know. The Auburn folks are all excited.
You worried? No, I'm enjoying it.
Hey, but hey, Jalen Hurts led that comeback. That guy's he's calm, cool, collected. Doesn't get emotional, and boom, we win 31-24. Sets up the Iron Bowl here in a couple weeks because Auburn wasn't expecting this. 40-17. They thrashed Georgia Bulldogs. They were not ready for this. Kerryon Johnson from Madison Academy, he just keeps getting better and better for him. So that Iron Bowl is going to be something else. And if you need to buy tickets, you can email me at bamazack@gmail.com, and I can talk to you about
He's
it.
trying to hold out
Hey.
for that big price.
Hey, let's give a shout out to Coach Skipworth and the West Limestone cross country team. The girls, they got 4th in the state. So congratulations to
Don't you
those.
think he might want to talk about that later?
Well, I just threw that in there, yeah, but I just thought I'd give a little setup.
Stole his thunder, Zack, on purpose.
Hey, Austin Black Bears, 48-0. Me and Coach Legg saw the first half of that. Austin's incredible. That Asa Martin
Y'all
that's
flip
going to
him?
Auburn, he is, do what?
Y'all flipping?
No. Didn't flip him yet, but right now, buddy, he is a good ball player. Whoever's going to get him, Auburn, Alabama, whoever,
You
they're
ain't
getting a
mentioned
good
the
running
top
back.
4 yet, Zack.
Top 4, Alabama, Clemson, Oklahoma, and Miami. And Auburn is 6. So that's going to set up
I'm
1 and
surprised Auburn
6.
ain't 5. They ought to be ahead of Wisconsin.
Well, Wisconsin's undefeated, and Auburn's got 2 losses.
They
If Auburn,
you was at the game the other day. I was rocking with it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Your little daughter went on did she get to go on the field?
She did, yeah.
Coach Tyler
Hat, like you know.
but yeah,
Met him a couple times.
hey, Alabama had a big win last night against Lipscomb. Basketball opener, Colin Sexton and Mae Jemison, John Petty, they had a great game. And Tennessee fired Butch Jones, and they already one name they're throwing out there is Jimbo Fisher. Don't know if that's going to
Well, I
happen.
thought Jimbo Fisher going to Texas A&M.
Well, hearing him there, and it looks like Florida's pushing hard right now for Chip Kelly.
Yeah, we'll find
SEC
out
has gave him the okay.
I'm just glad we got a coach going to be there.
And Jamie, we hope and pray everything goes well with you.
Hey, I got
coming
to
up,
give a
so.
shout out to Clint
Thank
Legg
you, Zack.
yesterday. Almost ran over in the parking lot yesterday.
Yeah, he told me he saw
Said,
y'all.
who's that old guy following you
Let me go
around?
to some pictures right now. They will play an abbreviated version of Judge Jamie this morning. Stan McDonald's favorite game. Oh, what we got? We were at House of Harvest over the weekend.
We were. Let's see
Everybody
what
showed
Miss
up.
Kyle
Our
has.
pastor, who was supposed to be, I've got to cook breakfast for some people.
Wow.
That's right, I was serving.
Pop him up.
Yeah. Kyle, we got some photographs.
Yep, he's
All
getting
right,
them.
let's see what we got first. Throw some up there, make sure I'm in one. Hey, no, I'm not in that one. That's the wrong thing. He's all right.
That's awesome,
I
Kyle.
bragged too soon.
I like him already.
He may want to hold off on the question, on the pictures.
All right, let's hold off. Zach, roll my Judge Jamie intro.
That was awesome.
Okay, I
Kyle.
wouldn't expect it. Hold on, wouldn't expect it.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Picture.
No, not that one. Zach,
Oh, hold on, I got
give me my
to.
stud music.
Right here, it's coming.
Listen up, Tony. You may feel the same way I do.
Down.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
I know that's why Dusty plays that now at church. He comes out after Dwayne gets through singing. They play that where Dusty comes out and he's ready to go.
So they were playing Bad to the Bone when he came
All
out.
right. Tony, that's the way this works. That's your music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wrong answer. Right answer.
Buddy. Yes.
Tracy, that's your first time playing here too. So okay.
Yes,
That's
okay.
wrong answer. Right answer. Y'all are playing to win a can of Vienna sausages?
Yes.
Hey, I like it.
No, let's see, you got better ones.
Or pork brains with milk gravy.
No, the best.
Or from Rod down at Madison RV, dried possum. Christian, you're a multi winner up here. Here's the first question. Y'all had sharp
You're
eyes a while
shooting.
ago. You'd already got that.
These Marshall, we need a day.
Here we go. Here we go. Alabama is ranked what in size among all 50 states?
36.
I'll let you have it. It's 30 actually, but how many square miles do we have? Know it all. How many acres? How many acres do we? Square miles, not acres, square miles.
I thought it was 54,000.
I'll let you have it. 52,004. Thanks a lot, Kyle.
There you go, Kyle, there it is.
Awesome, Kyle.
Trying foul on that.
I didn't even read it, Kyle.
And they did a thing in Decatur Daily behind the lens. November 1977, they took a shot of this barbershop. What was a haircut in Decatur in 1977?
$3.
$1.
$1.50.
Quarter.
Actually,
$5.
it was $4.
Oh, wow.
$4.
It's outrageous.
Man.
Crazy back in them days.
Come on here.
Shot of them. Okay, here we go. A new museum is opening in Washington. Tony, you may know the question, the answer to this. Y'all pay attention over there, Chris. What museum is it?
Well, it's a little known fact. A lot of people aren't aware of it, but it's going to be a new museum, and it's going to have to do with all the political candidates that didn't make it in Alabama.
That's a good answer, but wrong, know-it-all. Stan, what is it?
I heard it, but I forgot.
Yeah, come on. Everybody's, I heard that, but I didn't know. Tracy?
Clueless.
John David?
Museum
that one.
of Bible expects
Bible.
big crowd.
Yes.
Huh.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know
I
that.
thought they didn't call you and ask you to speak.
No, did not this
They're
year.
expecting
Kids are coming.
15,000 people a day. 500,430,000 square foot facility.
Big crowd for the Bible. You sure that's not fake news?
All right, here we go.
You think?
Easy question here.
Could
Easy
be.
question here. Walmart, Stan being an attorney, you would know this. Walmart just awarded $7.5 million to a man in Phoenix City, near Auburn. He might have represented.
Shocking to be at Walmart
Yeah, Walmart.
in a
Why
lawsuit.
did he win? What was he trying to get when he got his foot hung in a crate and said he was messed up and won the money? What was he trying to buy?
A car battery.
What?
A car battery?
Good answer, but no.
Dog food.
No, I'm going rotisserie chicken at the checkout.
He's going-
Never buy rotisserie chicken at Walmart.
Don't. I'll
he's
tell you
buying
why
his wife
afterwards.
something personal.
Come on, Becker, you all know this one.
A Bama shirt.
Sure. In Phoenix City,
Sleeveless Christmas lights.
He was
Christmas
trying
lights.
to buy a watermelon, and he was getting them out of a crate and hung his foot and went and tripped and fell. Hurt himself bad.
And Becker would know that why?
Because he's a county detention agent. He should know that.
watermelon.
Right. Yeah, I should have known that. I'm
Expensive
sorry.
watermelon, wasn't it?
Yes.
Watermelon.
Sure.
$7.5 million. All right, the Toy Hall of Fame. Justin, you got kids, you'll know the answer to that. Just put 3 new toys in the Toy Hall of Fame. What were they?
Yo-yo.
Mr. Potato Head.
He's already
He
in.
was already in.
Oh, okay.
You've done your...
I'm late to the game.
Slinky. No, Slinky's
Slinky got
already.
in already.
Slinky's already in.
Spinner.
Buzz
Oh,
Lightyear.
I would
one of
think.
the
That's
Well,
good.
that's
Buzz
the favorite, you know.
Lightyear. Yeah.
I got nothing.
Gunk.
Paper airplane, wiffle ball, and the game Clue.
Clue.
But here's the real question.
Really?
The guy that invented wiffle ball was just a player. How many holes are there in a wiffle ball?
32.
25.
28.
12.
If Greg's right,
3.
that's
A
scary.
biblical 3.
40.
Oh, 14. That's right. I remember.
30.
8.
Oh, there's more.
8. Okay. Oh, yeah. We had a smaller ball. I mean, larger ball.
In Tanner, we had sock balls in Europe.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'm going to move on now
Ever.
to a
These are the easy questions.
now, harder questions right now. I'm going to make it simple on you. I'm just going to go to 2 questions here
I thought
today.
this was abbreviated.
Alabama games.
Yeah, I thought so too.
What famous person on this set has a middle name of Lamar?
Me, Tony Johnson, Anthony Lamar.
I was giving you one. All right.
Yes.
But that ties in with my next question.
feel like a
Who had
winner.
this famous quote? Who had this famous quote? She was called the most beautiful woman in Hollywood in the 40s and 50s. And she said this: all you have to do to be glamorous, any girl can be, I'll just stand there and look stupid.
Ooh, who said that?
Hedy Lamar. That's her actual name. Y'all remember her?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember
I remember the name.
She was in Samson. She was in Samson and Delilah.
Oh, yeah. I remember
But
that
here's her
movie.
claim. What else? What is her real
She was
claim?
Delilah.
What is?
I remember now. I remember now.
That's too. Judy Garland.
Well, what is she
Got
actually?
Charles attack.
2 things she's known for. 1, she sold kisses for $50,000 one day in a charity thing. How much money did she raise?
$1 million.
2 million.
25,000.
$7 million.
Oh, wow.
Dusty was broke that day.
Yeah, it was.
Wore her tongue out. Oh, here's this one.
I need to see.
Jamie.
What is she?
They don't give away those
What is her
kind of
claim to
kisses.
fame? Besides her beauty, what was she known for?
Kissing.
Apparently.
She is she was a brilliant scientist as well.
$7 million. I have to rethink
She
this.
is, we're starting.
$7 million?
I had thought about you doing it. I thought I was going to be doing it.
Okay. Well, there goes that $7 million.
That's a good idea. She is given credit for being the founder of Wi-Fi. Because she invented a frequency hopping device back in the day.
Really?
And it was used, and she was that brilliant. All right. Winner take all next
Hey,
week.
anyone who could raise $7 million giving kisses, that's pretty.
Hey,
I'll set up a booth somewhere.
Right. Good
That's a
fundraiser.
good time.
Frank Zappa was
How
all
much
about
can I get, Jamie?
All right, last question. Does the winner take all? The Lamar thing. John David told me to make sure I got
I knew that. I knew that.
Why don't you call Preacher Lamar? See, that'd be different.
Actually, yeah, I don't want to tell you what he calls me.
Yeah. You don't hear what he calls you up here.
Jamie, stop it.
We can't even make me any can we?
I know, especially you man with teenage kids and stuff, y'all know who the rapper Ice-T is.
Yes, we all know who Ice-T
You've heard of him?
Yeah.
What is the latest thing his wife, Nicole Coco Austin, had done in New York City?
New York City.
That's almost scary.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah.
I'll let the back do that.
She had a face tattoo.
Church of Christ one day.
Hey, don't talk about Church of Christ now.
Where's Bill Perkins when you need him?
What is the latest thing they had done?
They had matching tattoos on their
There
face.
is no telling.
Butt
What did
implant.
they do?
I think I'm
Give us a hint.
I think I'm gonna.
They set up a
okay.
kissing booth. Seems to be lucrative.
I think I'm going to start this in down in Athens, or the church is a charity thing, not the kissing thing.
Hugging.
Here's the answer. Their
Okay, go.
assistant, they have a 1-year-old baby. Their assistant took a vacuum cleaner and vacuumed the sidewalk as she walked down the streets of New York City.
New York City.
To keep from getting any dirt on her or the baby.
Are you
That ship sailed when they went to New York City, didn't it?
Exactly.
serious?
So
Wow.
when I make stuff up,
Yeah.
That's
Was it really
true.
cordless vacuum cleaners? I mean, how you doing?
where do you think he's going to plug it up?
Duh. Man, that was pretty dumb.
They had Zack holding the cord behind it.
They hired somebody to pull the stick, hold the stick.
Probably a Hoover. We're going to let Lamar win today.
Thank you. Yes, sir. And I earned it.
We'll do it. Yeah, you did. We'll go right back. Look at the camera. Do that right there. Yeah.
Which one?
That's the big one right here. All right. We'll take it. You said he was a little different. We'll take a break. Come back to Stan McDonald in just a moment. Y'all hang on.
You gonna get a picture real quick?
All right, Stan McDonald joins us today. Before we start talking about Roy Moore and all the political stuff, Stan's our political analyst here, tied in with everybody politically in the state of Alabama. You were at the Auburn game, your daughter, Pat Dye's her grandfather. What happened?
Well, she got to go on the field. You know, she met Coach before the game and got to go out on the field and just visit with Coach and all his other friends there. And, of course, when she does that, she gets to see, I ask her, you know, who all she saw. And, you know, it's a who's who down there she was mingling with for the game. She's a big fan, and she talks football real well.
Really? Now,
Oh, yeah, she does. She's 14.
Okay. Now, I just remember when she was like 6.
Yeah.
6 over there. That was a great game. Give Auburn credit,
It's a
man.
once-in-a-lifetime kind of game, really.
I hope it's a once-in-a-lifetime.
Yeah.
Man, I hope it was a once-in-a-lifetime.
Yeah,
All right, let's talk about what everybody in the nation's talking about. USA Today, front page cover yesterday. This Roy Moore stuff, New York Post. Is this believable or not?
Is it believable? Well, it's probably believable, but that's in the eyes of the beholder, you know. Right now, you know, the Alabama voters, thus far from the polls, Roy Moore is holding firm, a good lead.
Right.
And not only is that, but I've seen some internal polls that actually show him bumping upwards. Upwards. This has helped him. The phenomenon there, Jamie and Gloria, I believe is this, that voters showed, and y'all heard me say this, when they put Donald Trump in office, they're simply mad at the establishment in Washington, D.C. And I feel like they sent, this may be strong language, but I feel like they sent Donald Trump up there to blow things up. And it looks like to me that they're still in that mood. It seems like the more Washington, D.C. says, we don't want this guy, we're going to reject this guy, then the more the voters like it. So that seems to be what happened.
You know, you hear so much on social media, and you're seeing everyone's posts on Facebook, and I've seen you chime in on some remarks on there too. Some people are, you know, when there's a scandal like this, some people love that and run with it. And, you know, obviously the attack campaign, they knew about it. But some of the things that he says, Roy Moore has said himself, are a little questionable.
Roy Moore has made a political living off of being persecuted. Now, there's a whole lot of issues here, and just notice that I said that. I'm not saying yay, nay. Well, he's made a political living off of being persecuted. Okay?
He has.
Now, Sean Hannity last night said, well, Roy Moore, I'm giving you 24 hours to refute these claims in a believable way. And that's basically, and he's also
That's what everyone wants him to do.
He's had some friends at the national level now. When some of these guys cut him loose, it's laughers, like Mitch McConnell cutting him loose. Mitch McConnell's been out to get him from day one.
Right, he didn't want him in there to begin with.
My next question.
Right, but Mike Lee, Ted Cruz, they meant to hang with him. And I think what they basically said is, please
Give us
refute
something.
this in a cogent, plausible way. Kind of where I am myself, to be honest.
Now, you know Roy Moore. I know you're a
I don't
Moore
know him that
supporter,
well,
but
to
I
be
mean,
honest, yeah.
But I mean,
But that's part
you know
of
people in his campaign.
Yes, oh yes, very close, yeah.
How does he come out of this, in your opinion? Because you've been right on, Jason, everything you've predicted on the show.
Well, I think, if you're asking me to predict, I think he's going to hunker down. He's not going anywhere.
He's not going to resign.
And I don't think ultimately that the state party will have the courage or whatever to alter in any way. And I'm going to say right now, I think he gets elected. He's going to get elected.
Will they try to, last time a U.S. senator was unseated was 1926.
Will they try to unseat him? No, I think they will all back down. I think he's going to be a senator.
Because, you know, McConnell, you're right, you know, they were all Luther people. They want him out.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
if he steps down, Luther's in. Is that correct?
Okay, so it's a little bit, yes, now he won't step down.
Well, you know,
the
we
most
know that.
plausible thing that would happen is that the state party will nullify his nomination. And what that will cause, we'll still have an election, he'll still be on the ballot. If he wins that election, then that will nullify the election altogether, and Luther will just remain on.
Correct.
If he loses the election, Doug Jones will be your senator.
Our buddy
Because
Dale
his name's
Jackson,
not coming off the ballot. It's
No.
there.
Yeah, he can't
They
get him off the
take him
ballot.
off
our
at
buddy
this
Dale
point.
Jackson yesterday said that he would not vote for Roy Moore.
Yeah, I've heard Dale go back and forth on that a couple times.
Are you voting for Roy Moore?
Yes, absolutely.
I am too.
Yeah,
But-
absolutely. But, you know, man, I tell you what, it's tough. I'm kind of the Sean Hannity school of thought. Sure would like to hear something cogent and
But
understandable.
every time he says something, he kind of sticks his foot further down his mouth.
Yeah, but let me say this in defense of Roy Moore and his supporters and so forth. These accusations would never see the light of day in a court setting. A judge would instruct a jury, disregard all of this. The principles in our Constitution, our American system, of how to handle accusations come from the Bible. And the Bible says, Matthew 18, don't entertain allegations against a leader without two witnesses. So the principles are all being violated here. A person would do well not to listen to a darn thing that's being said. Now, this is not court. I understand it. It's an election, and we're free to take into account what we want to. But if you draw from the principles of the Bible, this man is being blindsided in a terrible way. I think he ought to give a little bit better answer. But I mean, the way they're ganging up on him is typical. And Alabama is, I think, damn sick of it, and they're probably going to elect him anyway.
Your buddy Mark McDonald did a great job explaining
did.
the legalities of this on Channel 48 the other day, too.
Yeah.
About all that. Well, Stan, that was an awesome answer, and I hope everybody took that into thought this morning. That was excellent, as always.
Thank you
Roy
very
Moore
much.
gets elected.
I think he probably will. He's got a tough road between now and then. I mean,
There's still a few weeks to go.
it's like I told y'all a couple months ago. By the time this thing gets to the end, only his dog is going to recognize him and love him.
All right, one other
His
last
horse.
question for you. What is your prediction on the Auburn-Alabama game coming up Saturday week?
Oh, yes,
No,
Dan.
I'm not going to go on record.
Let me make mine. Bama by 2 touchdowns. Howdy, roll tide. What
That
do you
didn't
say?
shock you, did it?
Boy,
We'll take a break. Come right back. Y'all hang on. Do the interview with
As long as the power keeps working, I'll be fine.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you're definitely
All right, Tracy Butler up here this morning along with Chris Becker. Chris, how you know him?
Him and or me and his was a nephew, I guess.
Yeah.
Have known each other for probably 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah,
You know
well-
how preachers are when they get together? They all start talking,
Yeah.
and they don't realize you're trying to do a live program.
Yeah, they're trading.
You don't see me talking during a church service, but that's not
He's got video.
All right, Chris, let's talk about what you got going on first. You got Farm Day coming up.
Yeah, Farm-
You're a county extension agent here. Tell us about Farm Day.
So Farm City, the day on the farm is this Saturday. We've got a lot
Rain or
of.
shine? Because
It's rain or shine. There is no rain day. You know, agriculture, you don't get to pick the weather. So we figured, hey, kind of poetic that Farm City Day is looking at a little bit of rain. But we're going to have fun anyway. We've got a lot of stuff lined up. A lot of people coming to educate folks on agriculture, and
Wear your rain
should be
boots.
fun. Wear your rain boots. That's right. Don't wear the nice clothes.
Like
Come like you're ready to farm.
You
That's
mentioned this
right.
kid, this Clay Woods, a 10th
Yeah.
grader up at Elkmont. There's an article in the paper on him right here that he's competing to do what?
He actually left yesterday to head up to Louisville. He's competing in the national turkey queue competition at the National Poultry and Egg Conference. And that's part of a huge multi-week ag conference.
All right.
And last 3 or 4 years, the state representative has come from Limestone County 4-H.
Awesome. So he took it pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've had his turkey. It's good stuff. Yeah.
All right, Tracy.
Really good.
What do you got
Look at that.
going on? You also, this right here, you decorate, how long have you been doing this? You decorate houses big time.
Over 15 years now.
15 years.
Yeah, here locally.
Tell us about it. How do people get in touch with you? Now, you're doing the hospital?
Yeah, that's right. We're doing the hospital today. Y'all can come by and check us out. We'll be down there about 8:30 this
Outside?
morning. Yes, on the outside.
Oh.
We do exterior decorations only. We get very few requests for interior, and that's a whole different
Okay.
ball game. So our
Now,
focus.
You say decorate, you mean decorate.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a photo right there of a house that is truly decorated for Christmas.
Yeah, that one's got snow on it. We don't get to see that here much, but
Well, why don't you sell snow machines? You know the guy
We could.
who invented that
We could
stuff
do
was
that.
over in Lexington.
He did.
You ever met him?
yeah.
Snowman.
No.
Snowman?
Sure haven't.
Nice.
He invented all the Disney stuff at Disney World and everything. The snow. The guy in Lexington, Alabama invented it. His nickname,
Yeah.
the Snowman.
That would be kind of ridiculous and expensive.
Well, it'd be
Unlike
real
lights.
expensive, but I was thinking about getting in on this deal. Getting in on this deal.
Now, the lighting that you do, you can do it that elaborate, or you can do something on a smaller scale.
Right. I guess our specialty is taking care of the roof lines. That's one of our
We have a
photos
small
right
roof
there.
light on our house.
Which will be decorated this year.
You've seen our house, the one with wheels on it down at Briarwood, Timber Place.
I don't know if I've seen one on wheels.
Yeah, but now, you get up on the roof and put all those little things on, and
Right.
do you come back and get it? Or
Yeah, and
does it just stay lit up? Am I going to look like Christmas vacation?
They just pull the
right?
plug out until next year.
Well, basically how it works is we put a program together that's tasteful. We don't do the Griswoldy kind of look.
Good.
It's very, as you can see in the photos, you don't see blow-ups and a bunch of stuff in the yard. We
No,
start
that's
with
my neighbors.
Okay, well, you don't go by my house because it'll have all that stuff. But you know, we take the hassle out of it. So we put it up. You have as little as one bulb go out. Call us, we come and fix
Really?
it. We do a proactive. We have a proactive check systems where we'll come through after everything's lit up and make sure it's.
Now, how do people, is it listed as Butler Services or Christmas Decor?
Well, you can get us christmasdecor.net. That's our website. It is a franchise operation, so you have to go in there and find the local decorator. Then you can also check us out on Facebook, Christmas Decor of Huntsville, Madison, and real simply 256-698-3726.
Say that again slower. Say that again slower.
256-255.
You know, that's why, let me stop right there. When I'm listening to the radio and people give out their numbers, call me at like fine by now. Greg, 888-6450. You ain't got time to hear the number. Give me that again.
It's 256-698.
Our viewers are slow.
3726.
Take your time to write it down.
You also Butler Services. What all do you do there?
Okay, well, that's our core business name. We do concrete and landscaping during year round as well.
Okay.
So.
Now, what time? Specialty concrete?
We do the stamp. We do offer stamped, and we do a lot of driveways, patios.
Well, the way things are going in Athens, Limestone County, I know you probably just don't do Athens. Things are building industry right now here is just incredible.
Yeah.
So what's it cost to get a house decorated, basically? Is it based on square footage or?
Well, no, square footage. It's based on the difficulty. You know, we do a lot of the roof lines that are very challenging.
Difficult to get up on that roof.
Yeah, and how much you do. I mean, the volume of it. We've got one-story house could range anywhere from 500 to 900. You know, some of these bigger houses between 11 and 1,500. The nationwide average is around 1,500.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Sure.
Wow. How long do people typically do that? Are you starting that now for
oh yeah,
homes?
we've already got a lot of displays up.
All right.
Yeah, we start in
I've been willing to
October.
let you do my house and use it in an advertisement.
I've
for a
already
small
signed
fee.
up with him,
Oh,
so if
okay.
they want to use
I didn't know
it,
you'd already
they
worked the
can,
deal out. I was just trying to. And
Maddie's going to love it this year.
how much it cost to do the church?
We have a couple churches in here this morning.
There you go.
Get you signed up.
So y'all stay pretty busy this time of year.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. We sure do.
Well, you look like a doctor with that on this morning. The Gus Malzahn line I wouldn't take. I'd have backhanded him while ago.
I'm not even the one that said that. I didn't
While
say
you're
it.
up here, I won't see you again, hopefully, till the end of the Auburn game. What's
What
your
he's been
prediction?
waiting for.
I
My Auburn
predict,
fans
I
love you.
predict a lot of Alabama broken hearts.
Say it, brother. Say
How much?
Wolverine.
How much?
I'm
I mean,
thinking.
I'm not
I'm
saying
thinking 31-17. Hey,
Wow, Chris.
What?
31-17.
You think y'all gonna score 31 points?
Yeah, that's why I said it. I do.
And Alabama's gonna score 17.
Yeah.
I'm hearing this correctly.
Yeah, what Georgia score?
17 points of Alabama.
We're not Georgia.
Yeah, well,
Tracy, what do you think?
not
it's
much better, I
Alabama.
don't think.
You
That's
lose
all-
your friend here.
I don't pay attention to that noise.
Yeah, you know.
It's Alabama all the way.
All right, that's what I need to hear.
I mean, I'd expect nothing. I mean, I'm not.
10
One
by 10.
game changes someone.
Hey, I'm just, looking at where they're at versus where they were. Alabama is
was a good
Auburn
is
played also. I'm glad
It
they
was
beat
an
Georgia.
awesome game.
It'll never.
Alabama looked rough against Mississippi State.
We're just psyching you out.
We just wanted to get y'all feeling that
Is
way.
that what it is? Okay, I got you. So
We're
yeah.
gonna stomp Mercer.
Well,
Take a break and be right back.
I would hope so.
Y'all hang on.
Now we didn't.
I know you didn't have to go. Oh, all right, in here this morning, Tony Lamar Johnson.
Yes,
Or is
sir.
it Lamar Tony? Or
It's Anthony Lamar, technically.
Anthony Lamar.
Yes, yes.
And nice socks, too, by the way.
Well, thank you
I
very
just wanted
much.
to give you
I
a
don't know if
shout
you
out
noticed,
to
but
him.
John David's trying to be like me, and he got him a pair as well.
Oh, did he? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, mine look better, but
Yeah.
that's another
So
story.
how long you been in Athens now?
I've been in Athens 6 years.
6 years?
6 years. Love it.
Great place to be.
Wonderful town.
How do you describe friendship?
Interesting. It's a contemporary service, but we have just a great time. John David does some incredible music. We've got some incredible musicians. But one of the things that we really believe is impacting the community. We're more about outside than inside, and so we're trying to do a lot of things throughout the community that will impact lives. We're not so much, we're about knowledge, but more about action. So,
Now, what all you guys got going up for the Christmas holidays?
Christmas holidays, we have, in fact, I just happen to have brought a card christmasinathens.org, and you can go to that website. And from the last guy, christmasinathens.org, and you can see a lot of the things that are not only happening at Friendship, but in the community. Once again, trying to impact the community. So I understand we have a float in the Christmas parade that will be coming up. We're going to have, for the first time, I think, live music.
We've done it every year, and I've never seen live musicians on a float.
We're going to have live musicians, and I'm not going to tell all of it. Just live musicians.
So
you have to come out and see
going
it.
to be on there?
He may be. He may be. I hope he is, because I don't know if he got voted out at on The Voice last night or not.
Oh,
but
okay.
I think he should. Yeah, he looks just like him.
He does.
So,
Good.
so I hope Eric's watching right now.
So y'all got things going on down there pretty good.
We do. We do.
Now, when's the last time you talked to the mayor? I know he's a member.
I talked to the mayor just early or late last week. He's doing well. It came back not cancerous.
Great.
We had a prayer for Sandra because we know he's at home now recovering.
Yes.
So she's praying for a fast recovery more than anybody.
Yeah.
So are y'all accepting new members down that way too?
Absolutely.
Are y'all full?
Absolutely. We are not full. We are not full. We'll accept anybody. Believe me.
When are your services, Tony?
We have one at 8:20 on, well, let me back up a little bit. We have a young adult service on Monday nights at our Washington Street Diner. And then on another night, we have a Celebrate Recovery service. And then on Sunday mornings, we have an 8:20 service at Lucas Ferry campus and 9:30 and 11. And then we have an 11 o'clock service at our North campus. And we also provide a pastor at 9:30 at Cambridge United Methodist.
My goodness.
So we also have 2 internet services and Facebook live feed. If you want to see how goofy we are and what a goob I am, you can watch it before you come see it live.
All right, tell us a little bit about the Washington Street Diner. What is the deal there?
The Washington Street Diner, I had a vision to cast, once again, impacting the community. We wanted
Formerly Easter's in the region.
Easter's, yes, if you know Easter's.
Sitting in one of their original booths right now.
Yes, yes. We made a decision to tackle generational poverty, and we knew that education and job skills were the 2 things that drive that. And so we decided to do something entrepreneurial. And so we'll take people in that may be recovering addicts of some type. We'll teach them a short-term job skill, how to be a short-order cook, how to run a restaurant. And it's intentionally created so that it'll be short-term, so that we can get the next person in. We've already had a couple of people graduate, and we're looking for our 3rd person now.
Awesome.
So,
all right, anything else we need to know about? You fit right in today, by the way.
well, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
I've been made to feel very much at home. The only thing I would say...
Well, that's about the end, but...
that's,
what is your prediction for... what you're about to say what?
I was going to say we have a lot of great churches in this area.
I ain't found one yet.
And, well, you've got one with Dusty and First Baptist and First Methodist and all these places.
But being up here with such a superstar, legend, one-of-a-kind, good-looking guy with a outstanding personality like myself. But
thought you were talking about Dusty. Yeah.
But you fit right in. Thank you. What's your prediction on Alabama-Auburn game?
Oh, Bama all the way. No question. Roll Tide.
Thanks for doing such a great job with all the folks over there at Friendship.
Thank you.
He's a delight to work with. I don't care what Corey says about him.
He's awesome, regardless of what his wife says about him.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take a break.
Thank you.
Teichmiller, Dusty, and Coach Skipworth coming up in just a second. Y'all, hang on.
I just want to say thank you, Kyle. You have done a great job this morning. Great job, Kyle Looney, directing this morning.
Tony over there talking about he's an ultra runner, Dustin. We got Coach Skipworth up here. He could teach us, man. He's got
Track. He can have you guys running.
Oh, we finished 4th at state championships.
Your first year over at West.
Yes.
Yeah. That's got to be a pretty good deal.
It was really exciting to see the girls. They worked really hard, and I was just proud of them. And it's a great experience. You should just watch because there's so much excitement and electricity when you go to a cross-country match you wouldn't think would be there.
I walked in yesterday. We was out. Was it yesterday? Yeah. Turn on Feinbaum.
Yes.
Or day before yesterday.
Day before.
They
They had
went on
soccer.
yesterday because Charter wasn't on. Who's a caller from Athens? Greg Skipworth. Oh, he's a regular on Feinbaum now. How about mention me every now and then?
I'll have to.
Yeah, I'll have to. Yeah.
You listen to me call back because I don't yell or scream and I don't say
Ridiculous things.
I speak logically, cogently about Alabama and their dominance in the state, which will continue this in 2 weeks.
Ah, there you go.
Hang on,
Got it
hang
in.
on, Trish. I'm working my way down. Dusty, we got something coming up at church Friday night.
Winterfest.
Winterfest.
Winterfest, yeah, it's the Lindsay Lane Christian Academy.
It's
It's a
gonna be like 70
fundraiser.
degrees.
Oh, I know, it's
64
going to be
for the
great.
night.
It's outdoor activities, and so it's a silent auction. And so I'd like for you to come by. We have a lot of
Carnival
festivities
like,
going on.
yes.
Yeah, it's a carnival atmosphere. It really is. And so a lot of kids will be there, and parents and all that. So it's a big fundraiser for our academy.
Got something special this Sunday, too. What is that?
Yeah, we do. We have Bob Pittman. It's a harvest day. He's speaking that morning and that night at 6 o'clock. So it's a great day just for focus on the festivities of the year of harvest. And
You said he was one of your
Thanksgiving.
favorites.
He is. He's one of my favorite preachers. He is a dynamic
forward
preacher.
to it.
Really is.
Good.
He's a
I'm
good
looking
man.
forward to it.
He got 2 sons. One's in Florence and one's in Las Vegas. Both of those are pastor friends. And so Bob's very, very great expositor of the Word. He really is. He does a great. He's an evangelist,
Okay.
itinerant evangelist. And so you'll enjoy hearing him.
Good.
He's
I'm
funny,
looking forward to
humorous.
We're going to try to pull up our photos that we took at the House of Harvest. First, let's talk about the innovative eye care. Now, both of your kids are going to school where out in California?
Reading at Bethel Church.
Bethel Church. Now, your daughter's a missionary.
Well, she wants to be, I think.
Wants to be, okay.
Yeah. So she's doing
She's
her
been on
second
several,
year.
yeah,
And so they're just really trying to be equipped to go, and that's what they do, is they kind of equip you to take it back to whatever occupation that you're in, whether you're in business or medical or whatever. So they do have some people that go into the ministry directly, but not all of them do.
All right. Well, let's talk about your bed. You still opening right on 31 down the road,
Just
aren't
a
you?
few days a week, Monday through Friday.
Yesterday was the big trunk show.
Big truck show, had a great turnout, had a lot of, my optical grew by about 4 times and had a lot of people in there and had great fun trying on
lot of
frames and
frames.
had a really good time with
Yes.
that.
Can we see all that on Facebook?
I'm hoping
Well,
they got some
They
pictures
have
of
some,
that.
we have
so.
some, there's some photos of some frames and stuff on there, and yesterday was the big sale and things like
Let's
that.
talk about one of those options, the things that you do that not folks don't do. He is our eye doctor. He's a very, his whole staff is just like amazing
Super.
down. It's 15 minutes from Athens too, right down 31, right Sheila Lauderdale. She's a patient of yours too, I can mention her. This lipoflow thing. I know we need to stress that more and more because people that get Dusty's age, they need more.
It's any age.
Tell us about
Feel
that.
the love in the
Well, a
room.
lot of people think your eyes do get drier as you get older, but we are seeing an increase even in younger patients, as we talked about, due to all the screen time. And a lot of people just suffer in silence. So they either think, well, this is allergies, I'll go get some allergy drops and so forth. And so they don't know that there are treatments available to actually help them with their symptoms. And it also is going to help their quality of life as they get older.
What other services do you offer down there?
I do a little bit of everything, and we fit glasses, contact lenses. We do gentle molding, where you sleep in lenses at night to correct your vision. We diagnose and treat eye disease, help manage it with local surgeons if you need surgery. So there's not really much that I don't do, and so every day is different, and that's what makes my job so much
There's a
fun.
lot of frames to choose from too. If you have a prescription that you have and you just want to get some new frames, you can actually go. You don't have to do
Right.
anything else. You can pick them out there too. They're
Right.
nice to choose from.
Cut those trees down yet?
I'm still waiting
Just
on
look for
Parks
those
and Rec
beautiful-
because we're trying to get them moved.
Crepe myrtles, they're
They
beautiful.
may be able to use them in another park, so they're coming out to try to.
Because
fit
you
them.
go down those what are they?
Crepe myrtles.
Crepe myrtles, they kind of are over
Well-
the innovative eye care sign. Right across from Witt's Barbecue, if you go, oh, Jerry Lawler ain't listening, but it's right across from Witt's Barbecue, right there on Highway 31. Can't miss it. All right, what's your thing on the ball game? What are you saying, Bama, what?
35 to 14.
We're taking Mercer forward, then we're just going to take
Oh,
BA.
well, there's a no-brainer.
I'm saying 28-21.
You going?
I don't know.
Zach's got 2.
I might.
What do you think?
Talk to Zach.
I'm thinking like 35,
right.
32 Bama.
I'm saying about 14. I'm thinking 30-something, 35-20 or something like that. Anyway, we got the pictures
I think
ready.
by at least
House
10.
of Harvest. Members of our Sunday school group and some others. Sheila Lauderdale and Don went with us.
Another Love Loud project, and Penny was
Jeff
there.
went.
Jeff and yeah.
Great outreach.
These are some pictures out there. House of Harvest. You talk about a ministry. Now, it was 35 degrees,
right there.
not counting wind chill. They're the ones in the training. They had a good job.
It was
Jerry
warm in
cooking,
there.
They were
You
prepared
can't
to feed
complain.
them. Joe was out front getting everything going. That's a crowd of the people right there. And
Now, every Saturday, they feed $50 to $75 worth of food. All you have to do is show up Tell them your name and your zip code. That is all the information they need
Year
from
round,
you. Year
every
round.
Saturday. They
Yes.
need volunteers, but they're feeding.
Solely volunteers.
It's amazing, Deb. Dusty, you've been out there. We and I went out there once before, but it's
We passed out 464 slices of pizza, so that tells you how many people were there. There's Zeke.
Let me talk about Zeke right quick. Zeke is One Love Hearing. Hold that second. Ran into him the other day. 6 locations, one the main one here in Athens. Big Auburn night. That was right before the game, but he's got all these. If you need somebody, he sponsors parts from the program. He's
Judge
also a big
Jamie.
advertiser.
I thought you was doing
One
some
Love
witnessing
Hearing.
there.
What?
I thought you was doing a little witnessing there. We had that.
Oh, they had little words back
I'm
and
doing
forth.
witnessing, all right. Anyway, anything else we need? Anybody back here?
Just give me a call.
We're
Come
open.
see
What
me.
is your Thanksgiving schedule?
We're open Monday or Tuesday. We're
Okay.
closed on Wednesday.
All right.
What's the deal at Lindsay Lane Thanksgiving? I mean, we got the Bob Pittman
And Thursday.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving's on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Wednesday through Friday.
Thanksgiving's on Thursday this
Okay.
year.
Yeah.
Wednesday through Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some ministries going to help people, during Thanksgiving season. It's like Tony said, the work of the church is done outside the church.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure we get out in the community, help people that need help, need fed, and that sort of stuff. So.
Well, I just heard from Dr. Eric Stanford over at Ortho this morning. Wants to know, are we still on for bright and early in the morning? I'm having some adjustments done to my new knee. What that means is I neglected, I guess, to exercise it fully like I should, so now it's kind of frozen on me and it will not bend. So now I've got to go back in and go to the hospital in the morning here in Athens. They'll take good care of me bright and early, then I'll be in extensive rehab for about 2 to 3 weeks. So
They're
this
great
will be
at
our last
Athens.
show until after Thanksgiving, after the Alabama Iron Bowl and Auburn at the Iron Bowl.
Man, he's gonna be
Defeat them.
crabby.
So, yeah. So Dr. Stanford, y'all you need something adjusted, new. They're the people to see. Thank
guy.
y'all. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see y'all. And good
Oh,
deal.
thank you.
Thank you, Tony, for coming up. Dad, you won those dino sausages this morning.
That's right.
John David, thank Kyle. Shout out. Roll Tide, friend. Give Kyle a call over to Lynn Layton Nissan. All right,
right.
we'll take a break. See y'all over the holidays.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.